Thanks, Randy. Hi, everybody. I'm Gene Guskowski. And how many times have you come to Leading Age and you've seen these incredible greenfield projects and you look at them and you go, $50 million, we don't have this kind of budget. How is my little community going to compete against that? We're here to show you how. First, you have to see how you stack up against the competition. Does your canopy look like it should have gas pumps under it? Or have you created the kind of entry that's warm and inviting and begins to tell people about what your community is, how it works, and what are the people inside? And once you get inside, are you still in the mauve and teal period when your competition has already adapted the warm and fuzzy feeling that you'll find in a nice high-end residential hotel or in a nice apartment building? And what about the next step when you get to your dining rooms? Do you still have that large, cavernous kind of environment with poor lighting and crummy acoustics when your competition already has developed multiple venues with nice warm kind of feel and a nice restaurant kind of environment? And how about your large gathering spaces? Are they cluttered? Are they filled with chairs stacked along the side when your competition has already figured out how to have a well-organized space, good lighting, great acoustics, state-of-the-art AV systems? And how about corridors? Light at the end of the tunnel is usually a really good thing, but in senior living, that kind of glare can be a killer. Have you adapted your typical corridors so you can personalize the entry doors with nice lighting and finishes and colors and so forth that are common? Do your marketing people have to sell kitchens like this when at the end of the day the other guys on the block have these newer open plans with open kitchens and so forth and nice finishes and again thoughtful lighting? And how about when it comes to wellness and fitness? Is it the highlight of your tour, or is it a small cramped space filled with secondhand equipment when your competition is already doing a health club kind of environment with lots of bright air and even space for entertainment, as you can see? And what about rehab? Is your pool currently used for kitchen storage, while your competition has all the latest bells and whistles, including the kind of amenities that people are expecting in the marketplace? And finally, what about the walking distances on your campus? Is it like going from concourse to concourse at O'Hare just to get to dinner when you find out that your competition has already reorganized themselves in a way that allows the typical apartment to be only one wing away for amenity? If this is your problem, here are 3 strategies to solve them. First of all, take a hard look at your physical plant and evaluate it with the 4 R's. The components need to be repaired, renovated, repositioned, or replaced altogether. And what about your market trends? Are you responsive to them? Are you offering your residents choice? Do you have a hospitality kind of environment? Is wellness an important part about what you do? And I'm talking about multiple dimensions of wellness and not just fitness. And what about your branding? When you got those together, you develop a master plan, and you do that by identifying all the potential possibilities. You give them a construction value, you evaluate what their impact is on your bottom line, and you build consensus around the ideas that will give you the most bang for your buck. Here's a community in Kalispell, Montana that did exactly this and did 5 major improvements for only $10 million to improve their status in the marketplace. The first thing that they did was take a look at their first impressions. They took their entry area and their dining areas and changed them for a total of $444,000 to take their entry area and make it go from frumpy to energized, and their cafeteria dining is now much more of a restaurant dining experience. Another problem on the campus had to do with not being able to clearly identify their assisted living components. So what they did was they built a new pavilion for $1.3 million, and they've been able to identify exactly where assisted living is on their campus. To help pay for all these things, they needed to generate more revenue. So what they did here is they constructed a new 3-story addition for just less than $2 million that added 9 new points of revenue into their campus, which is really going to make a difference for their bottom line, because their goal was really to build a new rehab community. 16 beds for $3.3 million, and you can see that this place has lifts, it has European showers, it has larger rooms that the marketplace is expecting, and the best part about it was included in that 3.3 was a new 5,000 square foot pavilion for rehab, in which they have a hydro pool, They have ADL apartment, they have lifts, and a very imaginative 3-story solution, and did make a big difference. So yes, you too can change your campus. You can make it better. You can compete if you evaluate your physical plan, you keep ahead of the market trends, and you implement a master plan. And we wish you success as you go through that endeavor. Thanks much.